Do you ever get dressed and just be like, damn, I look good? I did today.
So I believe the reason why most women believe they are not average, because we have now created the ability to where average women can turn into top-notch women. Let me explain. Between makeup, wigs, hair extensions, filters, body enhancements, any unattractive woman can turn herself into an attractive woman, whether permanent or temporarily. We have the ability to change our look. And because we have the ability to change our look, we think that we are more attractive than we actually are, when really your attraction is mainly based on how you look naturally, right? Because eventually that person's gonna have to see what you look like without all of those things on. And regardless of what you put on externally, it's gonna come through your kid's DNA.
Blind squirrel sometimes finds a nut, right? Let's shout out to Sansa Ray and her Black Macho for finding this for us. A few years back, my daughter's a very pretty woman, okay? She was always a pretty little girl. And when she was small, she grew up as a pretty little girl, so she's always had pretty girl problems. So she's always been pretty. And something years ago she told me, about 5-6 years ago, she told me, said women can buy pretty now. And as a boomer, it doesn't make sense to me. It doesn't register to me. How can you buy pretty? You know, pretty is God-given. I mean, you can, because I've been a photographer, I know you can enhance your look. You can put on hair and makeup and enhance yourself and, you know, kind of temporarily boost your look up, especially when you're on camera with filters and all that kind of crap. So you can enhance your look, but the thing is, that doesn't make you pretty. That makes you artificially enhanced. So it didn't register me that women putting on makeup and extensions and stuff like that actually thought they were what they saw in the mirror with all the stuff on. But listening to this young lady and what she says, which when as soon as I heard it, I said, you know how the light bulb goes on? I said, even though people have been telling you, kind of, sort of telling you in certain ways that women truly believe this, and they delude themselves into thinking that they're pretty. Now, I know if you got the right cheekbones and you got the right eyes and you have the right surgery, certain people can permanently enhance their look. That's not most people. Even if you do the surgery and stuff like that, you got to have a good base structure. Look at Melanie King, right? Melanie King, if you look at her, did she have surgery to enhance her look? Yeah, but the thing is, the base of Melanie King's facial structure, her cheekbones, her eyes were already there. All they had to do was, you know, they had to take away the negative parts. The thing is, once they took away the negative parts, the other part, the enhanced parts came through. The thing is, Melanie King was never ugly. Even when she was playing, Melanie King was about a 6 naturally, right? So she upgraded herself to be, you know, what, 8 plus maybe. But that aside, most women cannot do that. And most women, even with surgery, cannot do that. But temporarily under camera conditions and lighting conditions, you can. And most of that makeup that they use to be on camera cannot be worn outside. You can't look like that outside. You can't go out with a face full of makeup and stuff like that to actually enhance yourself in public like that, because you don't have it. You're not naturally like that. And that's going to show. But the thing is, you have women that can maybe in pictures and even video delude themselves to where that's what they're really like. It's almost like was a virtual reality. And that's fine if it's just stopped there. But the thing is, they delude themselves to thinking that they deserve 8, 9, and 10 results. I remember my friend's wife was trying to hook me up with her sister. Her sister's overweight. Her sister wasn't that attractive. Her sister's not attractive. Let's put it that way. Overweight, not attractive. And she's trying to convince me that just because her sister can put on makeup and squeeze into a dress, that made her better looking than she actually was. That she was trying to compare her level to me, because she was. Now, at the time, I was a little bit overweight. The thing is, that was not that's not my base. Me losing 30, 40 pounds makes a huge difference naturally, because I go back to my natural weight and my natural look. She never had it. Even when she was small, she never had it. She was never attractive. But the thing is, she deluded herself, and her sister deluded herself, that she deserved somebody at a higher level. She deserved a better looking guy. And when I came through with a couple of girlfriends to show them exactly what my level actually was, all of a sudden they shrank back. They had nothing to say. In fact, one girlfriend they wanted to attack because she was the best looking. It was my buddy's wedding and wedding reception. And she was the best looking girl in the place. And they all wanted to jump on her. And at the time, she wasn't up to her former standard. She was pretty. She was light skinned. That's probably the biggest thing. I didn't even think of that at the time, man, that my girl had curly hair and she was light skinned. And that might have an effect on these chicks' brain. But she was the best looking woman in the place. And they got pissed. And I heard about it later on. But at the time, I didn't know that was going on. And I forgot you're not supposed to bring a woman prettier than the bride. But that's an aside. But the thing is, what's going on now, the reason that these chicks are so deluded and they think they deserve more than they do, you got 3s and 4s thinking that they deserve 100K guys with 666, and they think they deserve it because they can put on a filter, they can put on a wig, they can put on makeup, and they think they can rival what they see online as far as pictures, as far as movie stars and IG models and stuff like that, right? They think they rival those women. And I think Kendra actually said that if the IG models and the stars can attract multi-million-dollar guys, then if they're 60% of that woman, they can actually fake and be 60% of that woman, they deserve a $100,000 guy, or they deserve a $80,000 guy, because they think that they're a certain percentage lower than these particular women, so they should get. It's like a mathematical, a bitch mathematics. Let's put it this way: it's bitch mathematics. If I am 80% of Beyonce, and Beyonce's married to a billionaire, then I deserve a millionaire. Or if I'm 50% of Beyonce, I deserve at least a 6-figure guy. And I deserve a Birkin bag and all this other kind of stuff. So you got ugly chicks that are 3s and 4s, as Coach Greg Adams called them 49ers, 4s that want 9 results. I finally understand why. I finally understand what's going on. Instead of looking in the mirror, okay, we got all these enhancements and wigs and makeup and contacts, okay, and filters. So that instead of looking in the mirror, I'm looking at my picture. I'm looking at my Instagram. I'm looking at my video reel. And on camera, I look like a star. So I expect to translate the star quality that I believe I have, that anybody can buy, supposed to translate into the real world. And they're getting pissed that it's not. And they're unwilling to what quote unquote settle for guys that are at their level, or sometimes even above their level. They're willing to accept it. They'd rather buy a dog and die alone, because that would burst the illusion and burst the bubble of what they think they deserve or what they think they should have. And almost like WandaVision, right? I've created this psychological bubble. WandaVision is probably very prescient, right? As far as what women actually go through. They've deluded themselves and made this perfect world that reality can't penetrate. They got the perfect husband, they got the big house, They got the great job, and they're taking all these trips and stuff like that. They think they deserve to be on a boat in Dubai just because of what the filter is showing them. And when guys tell them that they're not, guys tell them you're not a 9, you're a 4, then they want to get violent. They want to go to the airwaves and cuss them out. They want to say that every woman's a 10 because in their mind, under the right conditions, every woman is a 10. And technology and social media has allowed them to actually project these ideas out onto the world. And then they're looking at their own reflection back. It's like a narcissist staring into the water, engaging upon their own reflection and dying at the pool because they can't bear to let go of that gaze, let go of the reflection that they've created. That particular TikTok of psychiatrists should actually take that and really get into that, because that is really what's going on with this new technology. And with AI enhancement, man, it's probably going to get even worse. You can draw your own picture of what you really want to look like. And as long as you don't go outside that bubble, you can delude yourself into believing it. And nobody can tell you different, because now, see, I got proof. This is what I look like when I'm enhanced. Anyhow, that's all I got for this one. This is BGS out. I'll see you guys on the next one.